Hello, welcome back. My name is David Byrne. Today, we're going to talk about health insurance and how you are getting ripped off. But I'm sure you already knew that. But I'm also going to tell you what we can do to change that and increase the value of health insurance in America and in Georgia. Under current rules, 80 to 85% of health insurance premiums have to go towards you, the beneficiary. This is where we arrived at how you are getting ripped off right off the bat. Over here, I've created a table of sorts. Right here, 80 to 85% that are required to be paid to you as the beneficiary under existing law. 15 to 20% are allowed to be spent as overhead costs for insurance companies. The reason it's 15 to 20 and 80 to 85 is for small businesses, they're allocated 20%, small insurance agencies, they're allocated 20% for overhead. Big, it's 15% for overhead. Everything you see in red is something that should be paid an administrative cost, but is paid out of the 80 to 85% that is for beneficiaries. You can see some of it is in the overhead, but you're getting ripped off right here. These things that should be under administrative costs are charged to the 80 to 85% for the beneficiary. The only thing that should be here is patient care in green. But it's one of four. Right off the bat, insurance companies get to pay their licensing fees out of the share that's supposed to go to you under existing law. We have to change that. You're getting ripped off. They're allowed to pay their taxes. They may have to pay their profit out of their overhead, but they get to pay their taxes on their profit out of the piece that goes to you. You're getting ripped off. Quality improvement. What does that even mean? They get to enhance their IT networks. They get new computers, as long as they can say it improves the quality of their insurance delivery, their services. It improves transparency. No, that's just following the law. You don't get to improve transparency and quality. That's what every company has to do. No, we need to put that under their overhead. There are other things that are quality improvements, such as improving patient outcomes and activities that directly relate to increasing patient health. Although we're talking about insurance companies, not hospitals, so I'm not sure how they justify that. Everything you see in red that is not in this column is how you're getting ripped off. These three things in quality improvement, these broken down, right there. Patient care should be the only thing in 80 to 85%. So we need to change Georgia law so that 80 to 85% needs to go to patient care, activities that directly benefit patient health. All this other stuff, license fees, new computers, taxes, that's overhead costs. That's where that belongs. And finally, I'll end on something everyone in America hates: in-network and out-of-network charging. Go ahead and pause the video and read that. What it says is basically, you should be able to go to the doctor, and when they direct bill you for service, say on the off chance, very rare, that the direct billed rate is $250 for an x-ray, but the in-network negotiated insurance rate is $200, then when you pay for the service yourself and you show up and you pay, you get your x-ray, but the doctor's out of network, you can submit that to their insurance, and their negotiated rate for that service is $200. They have to treat it as if it's in-network and reimburse you at their in-network reimbursement rate for that first $200, or whatever their in-network average negotiated rate for that service is. And then they can treat the remaining balance as out-of-network and recompensate you at the out-of-network rate. Hope that makes sense. At the end of the day, direct billing is most commonly the cheapest. What more than likely is going to happen is that x-ray for direct billing is only going to be $150, and the insurance negotiated rate is going to be $200. So even though it's an out-of-network doctor, we're going to require them to compensate the entire thing and reimburse you at the in-network rate. We're trying to get rid of this out-of-network and in-network catastrophe that we're always fighting. Thank you. And I hope I've shown you how you're being ripped off, but also what we can do. It's about the how on this channel.